Ugh. Hope everybody is all well today. I decided to make a Birmingham High School joint just because a lot of the core teams from Georgia, nobody had made it yet, but a lot of the ones in Alabama they did. So put us all in the Sun Belt, doggone for the most part. So yeah, um, do it this way, and I think this will be the one we go with. Y'all tuned in when I started to Cincinnati, and then I went to Nebraska. But yeah, I think we're gonna do a high school joint, and I think that's gonna be the main one. This particular chip. So it's not myself anyway. But anywho, let's get right into it. Ugh. Yes,
Atlantic Owls, FAU Stadium in Boca Raton, Florida, where they hope
zoom past the introduction since I kept the regular roster type shit. Maybe it ain't sure as fuck out. But yeah, they did.
A group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on a squad from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Owls will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to...
Oh. Hey, yeah.
Football, they can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
Looking downfield, it's Crowder. He unleashes a long one. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. He takes it at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Bunch formation for these receivers. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Owls will hustle to the line. Let's talk for a second about Florida Atlantic. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world.
And you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
There he goes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To throw, it's Crowder. Uncorks it. He's got it. He's running free down the middle.
Let's go.
Running room. He's at the strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Card. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. A little bit of feeling each other out out. They're down 7-3 as they open this
Oh,
drive.
shit.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Owls want to crank the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Oh, wow.
For the big play.
This my fault.
Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Owls! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
And nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Dropping back, it's Crowder. He's got his man. He breaks a tackle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
I don't know if the defense came into this one expecting the fullback to be a weapon catching the ball, but that play didn't look like they were ready for him. He catches it, turns it upfield for the first.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He couldn't find anywhere to go with the ball. Bought time for a second, but finally...
I gotta go practice that.
It's a great thing for
Because every time I roll out, I cannot throw the ball for some reason.
Needs to not abandon his protection.
And some guys do that just a little too quickly. They see a little tiny bit of pressure, and instead of stepping up or staying in the pocket, they flush out. The defense flush them out.
Oh, it's picked off.
And that's the problem when you're living in second and long situations. Sometimes the quarterbacks feel like they just got to go get it all back in one throw. That's what he was trying to do on that one. He forced it into traffic, and the defense made him pay, coming up with a huge interception.
Got it in the middle. It's Messer. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
Well, we knew coming into tonight they were going to try to find this guy throwing the ball. I had no idea it was going to be this successful this early. Guys, he's closing in on 100 receiving yards. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. He has been an absolute force.
Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Third down after the run. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. The give to the right. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well,
a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Off play action. He makes a grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man quickly. And he will score. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coach team, and they stop him at the 21. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They're quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7 and needing to put together a drive. On the option. He'll pitch it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. It's complete on the right side. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. Send the tight end in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back and forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Tight end now in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Meadows. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play some.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw. It's Crowder. Got him downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Wants to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Taylor. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. They're working that left side. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've held this ball forever. Driven it deep. Now facing a 3rd and goal.
He's like this seesaw shit. Uh-oh. Ain't no way.
Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Trying to bull his way in.
Good throw, Crowder.
For the touchdown. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Florida is currently ahead of the scoreboard, but it's clear Tim Tebow's not out there, and because of that, I don't see a blowout today in the Swamp. They're up by 7 over the Judicials. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Catch in the middle. It's Henry. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll run it. He's in open space downfield. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. He's at the touchdown. Oh, he found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get to the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are over vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Crowder. This time he's got it. A 6-yard pickup that leaves him with 3rd and 4.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thomas. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Connor. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Looking to fire. Caught over the middle, it's Higgins. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He might want another play. To the air, it's Crowder. Here comes the heat. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the catch. It's Meadows. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one, and a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
It's a seam and into the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Quarterback sneak looking for just a sliver of daylight. The sneak scores it.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner is stopped. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Motion from the wide receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Henry. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Power football with the run. Makes his man. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's up to 107 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener.
I love teams that make it a priority to run the football, and they have today. Another good run by this running back. He's been doing it all night, over 100 yards on the day. Really, really good night for this young man.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
How many 1st downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out, continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Brings up. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Timeout, Florida Atlantic. And in the final seconds of the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Defense calls the timeout, trying to build up the nerves with this kicker. Timeout by the defense. Final seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to put up 3. He slides that just inside the right upright. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it out. It's Card. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
The Owls in a good spot here with second and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he fights his way forward, gets it from one, but not much doing on that one. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
The kick is on its way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of
I want to go back around.
He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Offense changing the play. To the air. It's Crowder. Caught in the backfield. It's Donald. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Well, Jesse, if they thought they were going to fool him by throwing it to the fullback, they did not. Big fella couldn't get started.
Yeah, sometimes these fullbacks, Reese, that they're not the most fleet of foot, and it can be easy for the defense to rally to them and use speed to get him to the ground.
Now on the option. Now the toss.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
They're going to go to the air on third and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Henry. Touchdown! Owls! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Might be changing the route. Scanning the field, it's Crowder. It's complete to the right. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Fires to the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far. Catching the ball that time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. We're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Looking to throw for it. Caught close to the marker. It's Taylor. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Connor. Gashes the heart of the knee. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Clemson is currently ahead early right now in Death Valley, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 9 over LSU. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. And the Owls want to move quickly.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Terrell. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. We're seeing it here.
That's caught. It's Wilson. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. Caught in the backfield, it's Messer. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Give to the back. Powers through the defender. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Safe completion on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He gets a block. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll go to the ground. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Goes to the option. Slithers into space. Wide open spaces. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
Instead of running the traditional option where the running back is the pitch man, nice job by the offense, getting creative, getting a way to get their speedster, a playmaker, a receiver the football in space, and he does the rest.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Here he comes from inside, and he coughs it up inside the 20. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal possession.
Man, this kickoff
Let's
here,
go.
they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
On the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Crowder.
Yeah.
Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels, so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's complete. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And it's a touchdown. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Carr. Didn't find any creep. Kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Handoff to the lone back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a fourth down. What a play by this defensive front. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quick completion on the out. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Connor. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. A strike downfield. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They get him down. Tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Oh, they're after him. Catch in the middle. It's Taylor. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up first and goal from the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Gets the back moving. From the gun, looking for a man. Trying to barrel in. Into the end zone for a
Good
touchdown.
job, fellas.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. USC looks like a legit title contender right now. That offense is just having its way.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Owls moving quickly to the line.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pulls it in. It's Smith. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football, tackle, and don't give up the big plays.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Grab near the sticks, it's Taylor. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Quarterback making checks. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And trying to put points.
He was wide open. Be patient. You can get the ball
Ford
out.
on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They'll go to work in the air on second down, using the back as a receiver on the screen.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
That is a total bust by the defense. You can't go out there with 6 DBs and allow a wide receiver to be that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it. Somebody made a big mistake in the back end.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And they're listening to massage music, ain't
They throw it again.
And they're listening to massage music, ain't
The back in motion.
I said massage music.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Henry.
Oh, wow.
He's loose. Touchdown Owls. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he puts through the extra point. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Dort. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the option. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. Back to pass, it's Crowder. The quick out. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They want that clock to run. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Good job, WestEnd.
Right back to the well. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
This is my mode, baby.
I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front.
He'll go down in a bit of an unusual way to bring this game to a close. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.